We have to re-engineer the cities. When I see New York, it's things I definitely like about it. I love New York. But then I also picture I Am Legend.
So is anyone taking a look at Kanye's Twitter as a reason? I think unless you've been living under a rock, the past few years for Kanye have been rough. Like, very, very, very rough. You know, Kanye West or Ye has said some pretty heinous things over the past few years, right? But pretty recently, it seems like he'd kind of calmed down just a little bit. Or apparently until this week, because this week Kanye's just completely gone off. And you know he's completely gone off the rails, right? Because I don't normally cover, like, mainstream celebrity stuff. So, you know, let's dive straight into this.
Seen bipolar before. I've seen, she's educated, so I've seen bipolar before. And come to find out, it's really a case of autism that I have. And autism takes you to a Rain Man thing where you're like, oh man, I'm gonna wear this Trump hat.
Oh yeah, I want to tweet about the third right. It doesn't really make you go on a massively racist, strange, Diddy-saving breakdown on Twitter. Like, it really just doesn't. And shortly after announcing that he apparently has autism, he went on a massive Twitter breakdown. And at the time of recording, he's only really just stopped tweeting. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of these tweets. And just a disclaimer, a lot of these are going to be blood extensively, because otherwise I'd get kicked off the platform. Free Puff is how Kanye West decided to start his Twitter rampage. And for those of you who don't know or are unaware, when he says Free Puff, he means this guy, you know, Diddy. His next tweet was then one of the racist variety, which throughout this video you're going to see that the majority of the blurred tweets that I'm putting on screen are just incredibly, impeccably racist, which even if you've just seen a little bit of the stuff that Kanye West has been saying or been doing over the past few years, this is no shocker, this is no surprise, this has now become normal Kanye West behavior. I also want to take this time to say that I'm not going to be going through every single tweet, there's just an insane amount of tweets, but this will be a highlight reel of some of them. A lot of the tweets that Kanye was making originally was all to do with Diddy. We all watched them try to cancel Chris Brown, ain't nobody do nothing, I was pussy, then to Chris Brown, it's till the wheels fall off. He then, you know, raised the stakes a little bit by just saying this. Slavery is a choice. You know, that's a pretty brave choice of words to be tweeting something like that out, and, you know, in the grand scheme of things, as we're about to see, it's one of the more tamer comments. And a lot of people do think this is for some type of promotion, right, for his new album, you know, merchandise, whatever it may be, and I've honestly got to say, did anyone sign off on this? And if so, I want to know who, because this is just insane. Like, because everyone is definitely talking about him, but I know personally that I'm going to check out his album regardless, right? This doesn't make me want to check out his album, it just made me want to talk about him in general. What are you going to do? Cancel my sneaker deal, cancel my record deal, freeze my accounts, F all your N-words? Slavery is a choice. I'm speaking my mind now, I ain't editing shit again, ever. He's also kind of upping the ante as he goes along for the type of racism he includes, right? He's trying to broaden his horizons when it comes to racist comments he can make. And what I find all the more funny, right, is under Elon's incredible Twitter, right, none of these tweets have really been taken down. Nothing's happening, right? His account's still publicly available. He then tagged at Yeezy.com. Why not throw a bit of promotion in there while everyone's watching you cuss out every single race on the planet and, you know, say Free Puff? You know, before this, I didn't really consume any Kanye media, right? Listen to any Kanye songs, buy any Kanye merchandise or anything affiliated with him. But now he's done this, you know, I'm gonna lap the stuff up. Puff get one call a morning. Again, you know, talking about Diddy, right? Throwing the Diddy bits in there and, you know, amongst all the racism. And then he might as well promote Yeezy again. Also, in the two tweets, by the way, when he's saying, you know, Sean John, he's talking about Diddy again, right? Diddy's got loads of names, right? Just roll with it. I really don't know what Kanye thought was going to happen when he was tweeting these things out, right? What people would get on his side, right? Because I don't know a single soul on the planet, right, that's going to side with Kanye or, you know, go, yeah, that tweet about Diddy was incredible. I mean, ultimately, he clearly wasn't thinking, right? And he's clearly mentally deranged and mentally ill. And, you know, he had to do this post, you know, a couple more times, right, to really cement it. You know, the logic is, just in case you didn't get what I said the first 2 times, let me say it another 2 times. Just for clarity, they trying to make an example out of Puff. Me and my brother had our issues, but these white people trying to use Puff to scare N-words. I'm neither scared nor brave, this just me. And this tweet went down about the way you thought it would, right? Nobody says sitting there going, yes, Kanye, I appreciate you speaking out, right? This is incredible. Everyone's just mocking the guy, memeing, being ironic, you know, taking the piss out of him. Kanye West is definitely getting what he wants at the end of the day, which is a shit ton of attention, right? All eyes are on Kanye West. The amount of articles, the amount of tweets, I think it was on trending as well. There's a lot. I just found out that Puff is not allowed to make or collect money while he's locked up, so I'm gonna send his half of the money to Justin. Who's ever after Puff, we gotta find out exactly who they are, okay? Cool play off the grid. See, the thing is, I literally just can't imagine anybody sitting there willingly typing this out, or typing this out just full stop. This doesn't seem like somebody would be sitting there typing this out. Just bizarre and horrendous tweet. My heart has not jumped not one moment today. I got still in my veins, God mode. Puff, we love you. Elon, they kicked me off of Instagram, so happy you bought X. I mean, let's be real, if Elon hadn't bought Twitter or X or whatever you want to call the platform now, Kanye West would have been banned basically instantly. One tweet, which is just, one of these heinous tweets, you've got hundreds to pick from basically, it'd be gone. I stood up for Puff, and I'm still winning 20 Grammys next year and doing the Super Bowl. I know, something tells me that Kanye West might not be doing the Super Bowl. Hey, if Kanye West actually does end up doing the Super Bowl, I'll come back to this video, I'll leave a little comment, or I'll do an update video. I'm never apologising for my Jewish comments. I can say whatever the F I want to say, forever. Where's my effing apology for freezing my account? Suck my D, how's that for an apology? There is an insane amount of comments more made about Jewish people. I can't read out all of them, otherwise this channel will genuinely get terminated. The comments are genuinely disgusting, heinous, and the fact they haven't been taken down off Twitter yet is disgusting. And it's not like it's been one tame joke that's been left up. There are just tens of tweets about Jewish people and some of the most racist things you've ever heard. And there's also just a lot of tweets about the Austrian man's political party. We're all being used by the system. Every tweet I make promotes Elon's platform. I'm the most lit person that ever been on Twitter. Shopify is not my platform. I'm the one-man army because no other celebrity or non-celebrity got the power to do shit. You'll watch me burn alive. Now it's F everybody, all 27 of you laughing faces. I don't need your support if you ain't Yeezy Gang and doing everything in your power to further my agenda, then it's F you. Some of my best friends are Jewish and I don't trust any of them laughing face. Up until that point, I really hadn't seen any of the Kanye West crash. I hadn't seen any of the tweets that he had been posting, and that was one of the first ones that I properly saw. I knew something was going on, but I didn't really know the full extent of it. So I favorited it, came back to it later, and there was just so many. I have dominion over my wife. This ain't no woke ass feminist shit. She's with a billionaire. Why would she want to listen to any of you dumbass broke bitches? People say the red carpet look was her decision. Yes, I don't make her do nothing. She definitely doesn't want me to. For people wondering, it was the Grammy stuff, which again I can't show without getting taken down of YouTube. Kanye West has done a lot of stuff this week, which I can't show without getting taken down. I'm racist. Stereotypes exist for a reason, and they are all be true. I ain't assimilating to the simulation. I don't want to go to your fancy restaurants. Ramen noodles and Doritos was made for a reason. Now I've included that one, right? Not because there's some heinous thing, right? Not that I disagree with what he said there, but just the contrast between this tweet and the other tweets is genuinely insane to me. My support of Puff is completely selfish. I don't even know what the F anti-Semitic means. It's just some bullshit Jewish people made up to protect their bullshit. Was that the right there? If I lost everything again tonight, it was worth it. I can die after this. I turned down 3 photos this week with Make-A-Wish kids in wheelchairs. Again, another all-time classic. He then put this tweet out, which is to do with this. I don't know a lot about rap or rappers, but this comment got a lot of hate for obvious reasons. I actually saw an awful lot of tweets about that in particular, rather than a lot of his other comments. Maybe it was just, the shock of the tweet. I would have said the disrespect, but I think nearly every single post that Kanye has made him, maybe bar the Domino's and ramen tweet, has all been horrifically, disrespectful and offensive. I love Austrian man, now what bitches? I don't need or want celebrity support. Every celebrity is broke, talking to you, can't do shit, but lose me money. After this tweet, there was just a plethora of incredibly racist tweets, mainly targeted towards Jewish people. At the time of recording, these are all still up and available on his Twitter. You can literally read them publicly still. I am a user. I only have people around me that are useful. If you can't be used, then you are useless. I'm hands down better at music than anyone ever. I'ma get there with clothing and then with homes and cities, and I'ma talk my shit the entire time. Has anyone ever wanted to get it all off their chest? Everything you felt, everything they told you not to say or think or feel. Then broke N-words in the comments, turn into doctors and give their dumb Twitter diagnosis. And there was another tweet about the Grammys thing, which really kind of riled all of this up, right? Kanye West has been in the news a lot for the Grammy stuff. If I get taken off the streaming services, it's only going to make me richer. Any and every control tactic you have at this point only makes me richer. At the time of recording, his last tweet was about channeling Andrew Tate for some of the posts that he made. Great. Like I said throughout this video, there is a plethora of tweets that I physically cannot show in this video that are genuinely super disgusting. It's honestly been insane to read some of these tweets, take a look at what's been going on with Kanye. Genuinely just some really insane, sickening stuff. For everybody watching, what's your thoughts on all this Kanye stuff that's been going on? Please feel free to comment down below, and once you're done there, you might as well subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified of any stuff that I end up covering in the future. But I've been your host Samuel, and I will catch you in the next YouTube video.